Hi, this is Dawn with Can I Keto, and this is week 5 of me on the keto diet. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. That would be good. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I'm called Can I Keto, why I named my channel Can I Keto. I started 5 weeks ago, and it was January 10th was my first official full day of eating keto. And I called my channel Can I Keto because I had a few things going against me on why I thought I might not be able to do this diet. The first thing is I have high blood pressure, and so I take lisinopril. And with lisinopril, you cannot take extra potassium. And so potassium is a really big thing in eating keto to get your electrolytes up. And so I was really worried about not being able to do that, if it would falter me in any way, if it would make my keto flu any worse. Actually, it didn't, but so that was one thing. The second thing is I don't have a gallbladder, and there has been a lot of talk about not being able to process that fat. It turns out I haven't had a problem. I take the little digestive enzymes, and I also have apple cider vinegar, and that helps me digest everything. Third of all, I am not so young anymore, and my estrogen level has been going down. And they say if you have lower estrogen, that sometimes you hold on to that fat. So I was worried about that. I also worried because I love carbs. I love my chocolate and sugar and donuts and cake and pasta, and I did not know if I could do this diet. And so far, it's been working. And the last thing is I have done so many yo-yo diets. I would try every diet under the sun, and I literally almost every single diet you could think of I've done in one form or another. And I have just lost weight, and in a couple weeks or even a month, I would lose interest, or it would I just get these hunger where I had to cheat. And as soon as I cheat, I would go off and I'd gain all the weight back. So that's why I called myself Can I Keto. And well, so far I'm able to keto, but how about this week? How did this week go? Since this is my 5th week, I've gone over that 1 month hump. And I'll let you know. How did it go? It went pretty good, which is surprising because usually about this time when I'm on other diets, usually they don't last like a month, and that's about it. But this one is going very well. I had got a message from my doctor on Friday. I had some periods of low blood pressure last week. The end of last week, actually it was like 97/63. And so I was feeling a little off, a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. And I know for some people that's great blood pressure, but I'm used to like really high numbers. My body's used to really high numbers. And my doctor told me to cut my lisinopril in half and only take half of my pill per day. So in 4 weeks, because this was last week, in about 4 weeks on keto, I cut my medicine by half. And I'm hoping within a few months, I'm going to be going back to the doctor. I think it's like maybe 3 months. Maybe he can take me off of it altogether. We'll just have to see how the numbers go. But I'm so happy about that. The second thing is I joined the group, the support group TOPS, which is Take Off Pounds Sensibly. I was a member years ago. In fact, I was a member 20 years ago, and I had lost about 40 pounds, and then I got pregnant, so I got off of it. I joined back again in 2009, lost about 20 pounds, but life happened, and I had other obligations for my children, for after-school activities, so I couldn't go. Quit. I joined again in 2012. Lost about 20 pounds, and again some stuff came up with band and stuff where I couldn't go to both places at once, so I quit again. But I had lost probably about 20 pounds on there. So it seems like every time I quit TOPS, I gain weight back. So I joined again. TOPS is great because it's just about support. It's a bunch of ladies, or sometimes there's men, but usually there's just ladies, and they get together once a week, and you're accountable to them, and everybody, they really cheer you on for your victories, and when you have defeats and you gain, that's okay. They're there to support you, and it's wonderful. I actually like it because they don't give you a diet. They leave that up to you and your doctor, and I don't know how they would react to me eating keto. So if anybody talks to me about that, I'm just going to say I'm low carb, because they do push a little bit like of low fat, because, well, they're not educated up to, what it is now. And their thing is take off pounds sensibly. They might consider keto sort of a fad diet, but I don't. And I think that I'm just going to, if they ask questions, I'm just going to say I'm low carb, and that's it, because technically I am. I just don't have to tell them that I'm high fat. But anyway, I'm there not for my diet. I'm there to be accountable. And when you lose, weight, sometimes you win awards, you can earn charms. I have a charm bracelet from before that I had a bunch of charms that I won, and it just gives you that extra oomph. Somebody there that can, pick you up when you're feeling bad and cheer with you when you did good. So, and it's great, So I joined TOPS. I have my meeting tomorrow again. I join on Thursdays, have my meeting tomorrow. And the other thing that is a non-scale victory, I have been on my little app. It tells me my BMI, and for a long time I always tell people over half my body is fat. When I started, I think it was 53. With me losing weight this week, it is now 49.3. So that means no longer can I say half my body is fat. It's actually less than half now. So I think that's good. It's heading the right direction. I still have a long ways to go, but for me, other people might say, oh my God, 49.3 is your BMI is awful. But you know what? It shows progress. And that's what I need, is a slow progress. I had made those meatloafs last week and totally forgot to tell you about it. I made meatloaf, and I was going to see if I could use those cheese wisps that we talked about. And I did. I made a regular meatloaf for my family, and I took out 4 ounces of ground beef for me. I took a half of an ounce or 14 grams of cheese wisps and put it in my spice grinder and just ground it up just pulsed it a little bit, because if you grind it too much, it turns oily because it is cheese. But I just and I added 1 egg, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and then I added, gotta have my glasses on so I can see. Ooh, they're foggy. I just took a shower, so I'm sorry if my hair's all wet. I added from Aldi's, I bought this. It's Rosso pesto sauce. And I'll read it real quick. It is 2 tablespoons is a serving. It's 130 calories, 12 grams from fat, no trans fats, 2 total carbs, and it had 2 grams of protein. Let me see if I can turn it real. I know it has, I don't know if you can see, hopefully it's clear enough. If it's not, I'm sorry if it's not. I know it has a little sugar in it, but it's only 2 grams of sugar. And so I took 1 tablespoon of this. So it would have been 1 carb. And I mixed all of that together. And I put it in 3 little bitty, the muffin pan, not the little muffin pans, the regular muffin pans, but I made 3 little muffins about halfway full. And I cooked them at 350, I don't even remember how long, until they looked done. It was, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little less. I cooked it alongside my meatloaf for the family, so I can't remember. But I'll see if I can put a picture at the end. But they turned out pretty good. Next time I would definitely make more so I could have some for the next day. And I ate the three muffins. So the three muffins basically only had the carbs for the pesto sauce. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was just the pesto sauce. Because everything else, the meat, the cheese wisps, the eggs, I don't think... Oh, the cheese wisps might have had a small amount of carbs. I can't remember. Okay, but anyway, I ate the three little things, and I put cheese on top, and they were really good. They were small, so you could make like two bigger ones. But I would definitely next time do like half a pound of ground beef and only add one egg for half a pound, because it was a little on the eggy side. I mean, it was nice. It was good. It was a little on the eggy side. So I would definitely try to use a little bit more ground beef next time. But it was pretty good. This has a lot of oil in it. So at first I thought it was going to be really, really oily when it started cooking. But it wasn't bad when it got finished. There was not a lot of grease and stuff. I used 80-20 ground beef. But anyway, it was really good, and I'm going to do it again for me. Just be careful with the cheese whisks and don't overmix or they get oily. So I will definitely be doing that again. And the cheese wisps gave a little zing to it because I actually used the pepper Asiago and pepper jack cheese, I think it was, where it had a little spicy taste. But anyway, to get off that subject, it was really good. I'll try to put the picture at the end. To get off that subject, let's get on the subject of weight loss or weight gain. Did I gain or did I lose? I lost. The 5th week weigh-in, I have lost. Well, let's go back to the 4th week. I weighed 282.8 pounds last week, 282.8. This week I weighed 278 exactly. I have lost 4.8 pounds this week. But wait a minute, 278? And I started at 303? I have hit the 25-pound loss goal in 5 weeks. And my first major goal I have of weighing 275 by April 20th, I am only, like 3 pounds away? Something like that. Yeah, I'm 3 pounds away from my goal. So I'm hoping to hit it next week. I'm so excited. But I've lost 25 pounds so far. And I feel wonderful. I don't know if you can tell by my video, I have a lot of energy this morning. I've been feeling really good. Oh, and I also bought, which was like a little treat for me. I bought some gum with xylitol. I think that's how you say it. The sugar alternative, the xylitol, they said, I saw a couple videos and they said that's the best type of gum to get. Don't get the one with aspartame. And I got bubble gum flavored. And you know what? I savored that. I enjoy, like little treats like that. And I really, really enjoy just chewing on that gum. And I've chewed it so much, I probably lost, a pound just chewing it from the exercise from my mouth. But it was really good. It's not something I'm going to do every day. And I'm definitely not going to have more than one a day. But it was like a very nice little treat. So it was a sugarless gum that had xylitol in it. And I think I might do it again, I might have another piece, but it was really nice to have something to chew on. And it got me through the day, with a little happiness on my face, because I was sort of missing that sweet kind of taste. And I haven't really baked anything or made anything special. So anyway, this week lost 4.8 pounds. So can I keto? Yes, I can. And if I can do it, you can too. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.